Come on in class, guys. Come on in. Good morning, good morning. It's your favorite teacher. It's your favorite scapegoat. You know how y'all do. Y'all always in my comments talking crazy about my topics and my points. But I'll be right. I'll be spot on. Did y'all see Donald Trump go through Chicago? Did y'all see Donald Trump do that? You see all them, you see white supremacy in Chicago? Tell me y'all saw that. Did y'all see that? And that's all I be trying to tell y'all over here. We got to take some personal accountability for the way we moving in America before we start worrying about everybody else front door and front lawn. We got to sweep our front door first. Now I tell y'all, the biggest issue we have is with these parents, and I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying that these single mothers that choose to raise kids by themselves because of whatever reason. I don't care of the reason. I told you that is going to be our biggest problem because kids need balance. Kids need a mother and they need a father. They need that. Did you see the white supremacy in Chicago, guys? For those of y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, let's play the video.
Community is outraged after an attack on a mother and her two young children. You can see in this video here where it happened in the South Deering neighborhood. And we are blurring the video because the people involved are all minors. Our Sade Gray is live outside of the school where this happened. Sade, we're learning this is not the first time that this specific group of kids attacked someone.
Exactly, Marie. The large group of parents were outside of the school calling for accountability. They say bullying has been a problem at the school, but now it's crossed the line into violence. The mother, who is also the victim, has been at the school all day talking to authorities.
Damn! Crack, damn!
Disturbing video, all caught on camera.
Let my homie go.
Children dragging a mother and her son to the ground. We've blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors. Police say the 33-year-old mother and her 9-year-old son were walking near 106 and Bensley in the South Deering neighborhood when the group of kids started chasing after the mother and her children, calling them names and taunting them. Both the mother and son were taken to a hospital. Word of the attack spread quickly on social media, causing outrage among many parents.
I couldn't sleep. I was traumatized. I could not sleep. I couldn't believe it.
Shanice Davis lives in the neighborhood and says she recognizes the attackers.
This is not the first time the kids have done this. Just talk around the streets that these kids have pretty much been raising themselves and they have not been held accountable. They have vandalized cars. They have harassed adults and children.
One day after the attack, demonstrators showed up at Orville Bright Elementary School after some posted on social media threatening to harm the children behind the attack. Several police officers showed up blocking the entrance of the school to protect kids inside. Chicago Police District Council member Joseph Williams was also talking with them.
We're going to make sure that this school leadership steps up and that they put a safety plan in place, that they put any plan they need to put in place to make sure that these babies feel secure. Bullying should have a zero tolerance behind it.
We reached out to Chicago Public Schools about this incident and allegations from parents that their children were bullied by the same group of kids. CPS says they're horrified by the attack and they're working closely with the mayor's office, CPD, CHA, and other city departments to provide additional support for the family. Reporting live in South Deering, Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
On here and I rant and rave about how we got to speak up. We got to check each other. We got to hold each other accountable, right? Y'all look at me like, oh, I'm being a coon. It's other things I could talk about when that is the number one thing we should be talking about, holding each other accountable, because now all of a sudden everybody's outraged and, oh, them kids used to bully the whole neighborhood and this and that. So when were y'all going to check their parents? No, we don't check each other because we have the same color skin, because we're in the same community. So we don't say nothing. We sit there and let the fucking leak keep leaking until it turns into a flood. And then once it's a flood and somebody get drowned, now we want to run out in the street with our signs and shit talking crazy. We got to do better as a community. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Disgusting. And then you have all of these pro-whack people running around here, care so much about black people, pretending to care so much about black people to where they focus so much on the white people and the Jews and what they doing, and this shit goes unchecked in our community. This is an embarrassment right here. And then they'll tell us when these kids all become adults, when those kids, all of them kids become adults, they'll tell us that them kids is acting a fool because they make their own decisions, forgetting this is how they was raised. These are the childhood experiences provided for these children in our community that come from our community. This right here. So, of course, the mother had to come to the school and meet up. And then we had the other parents all on social media, because that's what we do in our community nowadays. We run the social media as if social media are going to save us.
Jump all of us.
So now we waiting.
Just to jump all of us. So I asked my kids to come to the next side of the street with me, so they wouldn't get jumped. So we kept walking. They followed us all the way there, and then they still followed us. They fought my son. They hit my son first. All of the baby. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair. And I have video footage of that.
We got it too. Right, we got you, baby.
Justice for my son.
Absolutely.
And you deserve it.
You deserve justice about the kids coming out.
Mamas need to go to jail.
I appreciate everybody out here. Right. I'm here. I'm thankful for everybody that came out here.
This is how we come together. This is how we come together. This is unacceptable.
Real talk. And once we get them out of here, it'll be a better talk.
We need somebody from the school out here too. Where they at?
You filing complaints and ain't nothing done.
The fake outrage. Do you hear the fake shit, guys? Because this is what we do every day. This is what we do. This is what we do best. We fake it. We fake it. Do you hear the fake care and the fake outrage? Next thing you know, they're going to try to make this about men. They're going, whenever the sisters and their job, because they got one job, and their job was to raise these children, look after these children, put that good spirit, the spirit of God in these children if you're going to have these children. That was their only job. But they are turning this right here into a man situation. Oh, I already see it in the comments. Oh, women, kids, and elderly supposed to be off limits. But the women are raising the kids. The women are in possession of these kids. Now, if the women wasn't the custodial parents, if the single mother statistics in my community wasn't where they was, then I wouldn't have an argument. And it was sad because I want y'all to peep. That was the father and the mother, the victims, the father and the mother. So they got some type of communication. They got some type of togetherness. They're building. But I bet you them other ones that jumped on them ain't got that. Ain't got that. That's the number one problem in our community. But we like to overlook shit. We like to overlook shit. All right. So the mother of the girl who swung at the lady from Chicago, she speaks. And you can tell that the apple do not fall too far from the tree. She is basically accepting her daughter's behavior. And this is be the shit. Because it's their pookie, because it's their pride and butter, they could do no wrong until something happened to them. But this is what she said, guys. Let me say this. First, my daughter is a great-ass kid. She's an AB student, captain of the cheerleading team, ahead of her class, and some more shit. There you go, right there. This is what she wrote. Her words, guys. This is what she wrote. All good things from every teacher. IFYKUK. We don't owe nobody an apology. But that lady and her kids, so all y'all grown mother effers looking for a rival moment, please shut the up. Because kids gonna be kids. You see? Kids gonna be kids until they're grown and out of your possession, and then whenever they do is, oh, kids make their own decisions. When kids make decisions based off of childhood experiences that's provided for them, ma'am, and you in the custody of this girl, you in the custody of these kids, you supposed to provide the experience for them, and we see what type of experience you providing for them if that's how you gonna speak on this situation, ma'am. If that's how you speaking on this situation, we know exactly what type of experience you providing for them. Let's proceed, since kids is gonna be kids. Let alone y'all ass, when y'all was 12 and 13 years old, y'all ass used to be out here beating up crackheads and all. Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressured. If you know my family, you know if we find a friend in a mother F, and we gonna stand behind them 100%. So y'all condone ignorant. This is what, and these are the things I go over and over, and they jump in my comment section and, oh, you hate women, or you a coon, or no, I'm identifying the problem, hoping that those who care and want to change and fix the problem will fix it. But until we address it and until we take it in, we gonna continue to repeat, and it's gonna show in these type of incidents right here. Now, we always talk about white supremacy. Where the white supremacy at in this white wit? That sound like a racist. That sound like a white person wrote that right there. It sound like a white person that don't care about black people wrote that right there. So then when I ask y'all, what's the difference between these single hell of a mothers and the KKK? Y'all look at me like I'm bugging. Once again, we do not owe y'all no apology. F y'all mother effers. Know what's going on in real life. Man, embarrassing. Where is the pro-whack officers at when you need them?
We only be sorry when they get caught doing some shit. This is another mother that released a bullshit ass statement. Like, bitch, you could have kept that shit. You getting beefy and bulky with the public because we on your kids' ass, and they should be on your ass as well. Like, truth be told, especially with you talking like this, because you the type of mother that another mother would go to and say that your child is doing X, Y, and Z, and you be like, my child ain't do that shit, bitch. You cool?
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was going to jump somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right?
And this mother think it's funny. Granted, she told her kid the whole city was on his ass, but at the same time, bitch, you laughing for what? You're laughing for what? Ain't nothing about that was funny at all.
It's not funny. And she's sitting up there telling the kid, like, if it's a joke, like, ma'am, if what you saying is true, that's a very dangerous situation. That's a situation for you too, because they gonna knock on your door, man. They finna come knock on your door and do you like they did the other lady. That's what's gonna happen, and you sitting here playing. But again, guys, this is how we do in our community. Check this out, because apparently one of the mothers had apologized and had her daughter apologize live on the internet, because again, we go to social media because that's our therapist. That's where we get our information. So let's get into that.
To meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece. And take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
Hey, my name is Kamira Grant, and I was wrong for everything. It's okay, I was happy for everything that I did. And I was just being a follower, following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I feel bad because
it's okay.
I gotta go through so much. But I wish I would never did what I did.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit. People think. Oh, puppy. And somebody I'm not. Oh, puppy. Upon your name. My Baba. Happy. Are you? I'm a different person than that. Happy.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there. And we're all on the same accord that it was, we want, I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team.
And you know that?
And I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference.
And you will make a difference, right?
I will make a difference.
Okay. So whoever laughing, whatever that's about, I want y'all to know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves.
No, sis. Those of us that's laughing, we laughing at you. And we laughing to keep us from crying on the inside because we know how fucked up that is. And you and people like you continue to make people like us look crazy. Then you want to hide behind us. You want to hide behind our conservativeness. You want to hide behind the things we push in the community. But you sit there, and I could tell you this by the way your daughter sat there and said, "But I have things that other people don't have." Y'all sit there in these households, these poor-ass households, man, because y'all all got the same shit. If you share the same zip code, you in the same school district, y'all all got the same shit. But y'all teach these kids how to be competing with the people in their own community. And that's the crab in the barrel mentality. Inadvertently, you'll teach your kid how to be competing with the person he's supposed to be building with, she's supposed to be building with. And this is why the kids come out and they don't care about each other. Black folks don't care about each other enough for anything to get better in our community. So let's stop playing. And like I said, we're not going to turn this into no man on women joint. This is the women. The women are responsible for these children. And until they get their mind right, the children is not going to get their mind right. So yes, the children are our future. And until these parents, the custodial parents, because remember, the men provide for the kid, provide money, you know what I mean? Provide strength, wisdom for the kid. The women supposed to nourish these kids. The women supposed to have these kids. We got two different tasks. 2 different tests, and I don't care what been beating y'all brain over the years. You women, then let the devil come in and manipulate y'all into thinking y'all got to be the man. So y'all done backed yourself in the corner now, and now y'all fighting, but y'all ruining these kids. Please stop. Get y'all mind right. Y'all got to get right with God so that then your kids will get right with you. You know what I mean? It's man, woman, and child. As long as that chain is broken, ain't nobody got to listen to nobody. So if you don't go get you a masculine, God-fearing man who is submissive to God so you can be submissive to him, them kids is never going to be submissive to any one of you parents in the black community. So if you looking for an answer, why the kids don't listen to their mothers, maybe that's because the mothers feel they don't need to listen to the men. And now that's all I got for you guys, yo. But this is a damn shame. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share the video. I know we normally do body cams, but I had to do this one today, man. I had to do this one. I'll see you guys later.